This right here is one of the most missed warning signs from a dog that's probably uncomfortable, anxious, or insecure. I see owners miss this all the time. This usually happens for dogs long before. Have you ever looked at your dog and thought, what the hell are you doing? Maybe they constantly lick their paws. Maybe they're panting a lot for no reason. Maybe they're staring at the wall. Here's the problem. Most owners will treat these behaviors like they're completely normal or completely abnormal, and both of those assumptions can get you into trouble. Some of these behaviors are completely harmless. Some depend entirely on the situation and the context. And a few of these behaviors are some of the earliest warning signs that your dog can show you that things aren't right. As a dog trainer who specializes in behavior modification, working daily with dogs that struggle with fear, anxiety, reactivity, aggression, and resource guarding, these are some of the most commonly asked questions that I get every single day. So in this video, we're going to go through 17 weird dog behaviors. And after every one, I'm going to tell you exactly where it falls on my spectrum. Green being, no worries, this is completely normal. Yellow, which means it depends on the context, I'm not so sure. And red, which would mean do not, under any circumstance, ignore this behavior. And I promise you at least a few of these are probably not what you think. Before we jump in, if you enjoy learning about dog behavior and you want more no bullshit training advice based on real life experience, take a second to like this video. It helps YouTube show this video to more dog owners who would benefit from this information. And if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. I post 2 new videos every week to help you better understand your dog and to help you create the relationship with them that you've always wanted. All right, behavior number 1, something everyone knows, Zoomies. If your dog suddenly runs around the house like a maniac from time to time, relax. This is usually just them being overly excited or burning off a little bit of excess energy. This is definitely a no worries, but don't get too comfortable. Some of the behaviors later on this list look just as harmless as Zoomies, but they're some of the biggest warning signs that your dog could show you. Number 2, following you everywhere. Some dogs simply enjoy being around you, and some dogs can't function without you. If your dog can relax when you're gone or when you put a boundary on your space, you're good. But if they're constantly shadowing you or panic when you leave or put a boundary on your space, that's a big problem. Watch the context, but I probably lean towards red for most owners. Number 3, the head tilt. No, your dog isn't trying to look cute, even though they probably do. Your dog's probably just trying to better locate a sound or get a clearer look at your face. Definitely a no worries. Number 4, lip licking around dogs or people. This right here is one of the most missed warning signs from a dog that's probably uncomfortable, anxious, or insecure. This usually happens for dogs long before they ever decide to growl, lunge, or bite somebody. I see owners miss this all the time. This is red. Do not ignore this behavior. Number 5, kicking up after they poop. No, your dog is not trying to bury it. Your dog has glands in their paws, which helps them spread their scent after they have kicked up the grass. Basically, it's like your dog saying, I was here. For the average dog owner, this is a green. However, if you are dealing with a dog that is aggressive or dominant, I'd keep a closer eye on it. Number 6, barking out the window. Now I get it, dogs bark. Barking is normal to an extent. Somebody knocks on the door and your dog lets out a bark or two, fine, that's an alert bark. Your dog sitting in the window barking at everything throughout the day that crosses by, no good. So this is definitely a yellow, depends on the context. Okay, quick check. How many greens do you have? How many yellows do you have? How many reds do you have? Let me know in the comments and stick around. The next behaviors that I'm going to talk about are some of the most misunderstood behaviors in the dog world. Number 7, constant paw licking. A few licks after coming inside or here and there, completely normal. Constantly licking their paws every single day, that's not normal. That's usually a sign of allergies, anxiety, or pain, or maybe some other underlying issue. Definitely red, don't ignore that. Number 8, sleeping belly up. No dog will ever expose one of the most vulnerable parts of their body unless they feel safe. If your dog sleeps belly up, take it as a compliment. This is certainly a green, don't worry about anything. Number 9, humping. Contrary to popular belief, humping is not always sexual for dogs. It can also come from excitement, from stress, from frustration, or generally from over-arousal. The context here definitely matters much more than the behavior itself. This is a yellow for me. Number 10, chasing lights or shadows. Please, 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 please do not play laser pointer games with your dog. Don't shine the reflection off your watch on the wall so your dog can chase it. I have seen this too many times where dogs will become constantly obsessed over chasing those shadows or the laser pointer. It can get really bad for dogs. They can almost develop like an obsessive compulsion with chasing these shadows, and it can really make them very, very anxious. It's not nearly as harmless as you might think. Definitely a red for me. Number 11, stretching when they see you. You've probably all seen this. Have you ever noticed when you enter a room and your dog gives you one of those big stretches? That's commonly called a greeting stretch, and that usually means they're comfortable and excited and happy to see you. This is definitely a green flag for me. Number 12, walking away from someone. If your dog is ever choosing to walk away from somebody, maybe it's somebody that you just introduced them to, maybe it's somebody in the house, whatever it is, please leave them alone. Don't follow them. In many cases, your dog choosing to walk away is them trying to express, I'm kind of uncomfortable in this moment. However, this is a pretty broad topic, so I'm going to go with yellow here. Watch the context. All right, 5 behaviors to go. Let me know what surprised you so far. Do you agree with everything here? Do you disagree? Let me know. And stick around because the last behavior on this list is one that I would take more seriously than anything else we've talked about so far. Number 13, constant panting indoors. And I'm not talking about after exercise when it makes sense for your dog to be panting. I'm talking about a dog that's lying in an air-conditioned house that won't stop panting. I see this pretty frequently because this is a good sign that your dog is stressed. It's called stress panting. And I work with a ton of anxious dogs, a ton of reactive dogs, and this is a very common behavior that you'll see in both of them. While it can indicate pain, it usually, for most dogs, is going to indicate a sign of stress or anxiety. It's a definite red for me. Pay attention to this behavior. Number 14, dreaming while they're sleeping. I think this is another one where we've all probably seen it. You know, you got the little paw twitches, the little soft barking, maybe they're even running in motion. Dogs dream too. It's incredibly cute, but it's also very normal and also a sign that they're in pretty deep sleep, which is really good for them. Don't bother them. Don't wake them up when they're doing this. Green flag. Number 15, carrying a toy around. Some dogs just simply enjoy carrying a toy around from person to person or from room to room. It can be calming, comforting, or just something they like to do. I know my Cane Corso Booker loves to carry a toy around the house because he's a crackhead, and I know my dog Bones loves to grab a toy when somebody comes over because he gets overly excited. Notice I said a toy, not your shoe. Green flag. Number 16, constant pacing. This one kind of goes hand in hand with the constant panting, but your dog should know how to relax and they shouldn't be pacing around the house 24/7. If your dog paces around the house a lot or they really struggle to settle, this is a red flag. This is something to pay attention to. This is usually a sign of stress. It's usually a sign of anxiety or pain or even cognitive decline if your dog is a little bit older. Pay attention to this behavior. And last but certainly not least, number 17 is sudden behavioral changes. This is a big one because it's a pretty vast topic. If your dog suddenly becomes anxious, fearful, reactive, aggressive, don't just assume your dog is now all of a sudden a bad dog. Dogs don't just suddenly change for no reason. There's usually a method to their madness. Behavior is communication for your dog. It's your job to figure out what they're telling you. Definitely a red here. Pay attention to this behavior. If you're noticing anything extreme, reach out to a professional that knows what they're doing that can help you. In the end, if there's one thing I hope you take away from this video, it's kind of a fun video, it's this. Most dog behaviors are not random at all. They're communication. The better that you become at reading your dog's body language, the better decisions you'll be able to help them make. And remember, just because a behavior looks weird doesn't mean that something is wrong. And just because a behavior looks harmless doesn't mean that you should ignore it. Context is everything. So let me know, what was your final score? How many greens, how many yellows, how many reds? As always, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more no bullshit dog training advice that actually works. I'm the Big Dog Guy, and I'll see you in the next one.